are many reasons to go and like Tesla and the cars that they make. They are a company that is aiming to truly change the world in terms of how cars are not just made, but fueled, as they're making only electric cars and proving year after year that they are the kinds of cars that people should get. Obviously, the biggest selling point is the electric battery and long range of the vehicle as a whole, but Tesla also prides itself on its ability to make a safe car, which they've done yet again with their Model Y. Allow us to show you how Tesla Model Y achieved a 5-star safety rating. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Dedication to safety. Before we dive into the Model Y, let's talk about Tesla as a whole, because they really have gone out of their way to try to make cars that are safe for everyone as a whole, and if you don't believe us, you can just ask Tesla. Since the launch of Model S in 2012, we have engineered every Tesla around the same advanced architecture that maximizes occupant safety. Today, Model Y, Tesla's mid-size sport utility vehicle, SUV, is the latest Tesla vehicle to earn a 5-star safety rating in every category from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Part of their 2020 New Car Assessment Program, the NHTSA tested Model Y long-range all-wheel drive. We expect similar results for all Model Y variants, including our performance all-wheel drive and single-motor rear-wheel drive variants in the future. So yeah, they really do love making cars, and that can protect those who ride in it. And now the Model Y car is the latest in that line of safe rides from Tesla. The safety of the Model Y. So now let's go get into the whole safety of the Model Y model itself, because it is one thing to say that a car is safe, and it's another thing to honestly get a 5-star safety rating as a whole. But what really makes it safe? What is it that Tesla did that helped it grow in such a way in order to get that safety rating? Well, they're happy to explain that. Model 3 and Model Y were developed largely on the same platform, and this shared architecture is fundamental to both vehicles' safety. To accommodate its higher mass and larger cabin space as an SUV, Model Y's body structure is fortified and strengthened even further than Model 3 in pursuit of its 5-star safety rating. At its core, in the event of a collision, Model Y is engineered to distribute crash forces around the cabin and away from vehicle occupants, greatly reducing the risk of injury. Our front and rear crumple zones and optimized side structures enable Model Y to manage crash energy very efficiently, reducing accelerations on the vehicle and, more critically, its occupants. Additionally, Model Y structure now includes the world's largest casting. Along with a fortified battery pack, these elements mitigate intrusion into the cabin, creating a robust safety cell with enough room for our advanced restraint systems to deploy and provide even more occupant protection. Now on the surface, that may seem like a lot of big words and explanations, but the results cannot be denied. Cars are rigorously tested to see whether they can stand up to potential accidents and incidents on the road. So thus, for Tesla to not just get the safety rating of a 5, but also ensure that the car does all it can to protect the driver, that is something special. And their dedication to keeping the driver safe doesn't end there. Lack of rollover. When it comes to driving on the road, there are multiple ways that you and your car can get hurt. But easily, one of the most dangerous is that of a rollover, because you can have a head-on or side collisions and still be overall safe in your car, so long as you have a seatbelt on. But when it comes to the act of a rollover, that is major danger, because the more times your car rolls over, the more chances you have of getting hurt, or the car opening up in a literal fashion and exposing you to more danger. As a result of that, Tesla has been working really hard to get rollover to not be an issue in their rides like the Model Y. Rollover significantly increase the risk of injury during an accident. To calculate rollover resistance in NHTSA's test, Model Y is parked on a suspended platform that rotates in all directions to physically measure center of gravity and moments of inertia. NHTSA's assessment determined that Model Y has a rollover risk of 7.9%. The lowest of any SUV recorded to date by the organization. As with all Tesla vehicles, Model Y's architecture is fundamentally designed to have a very low center of gravity, which is accomplished by strategically placing its heavy battery packs and electric motors low down in the vehicle. Safety is at the core of every Tesla vehicle, and Model Y benefits from years of immense passion for vehicle safety. Every Tesla comes standard with advanced crash avoidance and pedestrian protection features, including automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and forward collision warning, among others. By providing the most advanced equipment and technologies, our goal is to help customers prevent avoidable accidents whenever possible, and when they are not avoidable, to help mitigate injury to the fullest extent possible. Indeed, we do believe the Model Y to be among the safest vehicles available to consumers on the road. That is a bold claim to make, no doubt. And yet hearing all of this and seeing that they got a 5-star safety rating just proves that they're not just saying they're safe, they're proving it. And more importantly than that, they're proving it across multiple vehicles, which is good for Tesla in many ways. Safety equals sales. There are many reasons to go and buy a specific kind of car. In this day and age, it usually boils down to 3 different kinds of categories: aesthetics, mileage, or safety. Everyone wants to go and buy a car that looks awesome, one that they can go and show their friends and say, "Look at my ride." For many, this is their first impulse when they go and look for their first car, or when they save up enough money to go and buy a brand new car as a whole. Then there's mileage. Many people don't care for aesthetics as much as functionality, and today's day and age especially, spending less money on gas is always welcome. That's another perk of Tesla cars, is that since they're all electric, you don't have to worry about gas. Finally, with safety, people want to know that they are safe within the vehicle that they're driving, especially if they're taking themselves and others on a ride to somewhere. Parents will often prioritize safety over everything else so that they know that their kids are safe in their vehicle. So for Tesla, they now have multiple vehicles that people can look at and see that they're going to save money on gas and get good mileage overall, as well as be safe as possible given current technology. That is a 2-for-1 right there. Plus, many Tesla cars honestly do look slick, so that's a 3-for-3 situation right there. Now, while it is true that not everyone will want to buy a Tesla car, the company can absolutely say that they're eliminating one by one all of the reasons a person wouldn't want to go and get one. And that is saying something right there. Always improving. Here's another thing that needs to be noted about both the Model Y and all future Tesla cars: they never stop improving in terms of their overall function, form, and ability. We don't say that lightly either, because most companies try to do improvements to their various car models every single year. But with Tesla, they go above and beyond to try and not just nail the intent of making a good car. They look at what they did before and then ask themselves, what can we do better? Tesla CEO Elon Musk is instrumental in that, and he personally works on the car designs and seeks out new and innovative solutions to help make the cars even better than before. So while the Model Y may be one of the safest models of car on the road right now, it might be outdone by a model in the future, maybe even the near future. How Tesla stacks up. What this enforces overall is the fact that Tesla is working harder than ever before to make cars that aren't just safe for the environment, but safe for people. They are really trying to change the automotive world and are taking big strides in order to make things happen on grand scales. What's next for them? What will be their next major safety innovation? It's hard to say, but you can almost bet that it'll come in one form or another. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the Tesla Model Y, how the car got an impressive 5-star safety rating? Are you impressed that Tesla has yet another high-ranking safe car in their roster? Do you think that this will help them go and get even more sales because people will feel safe in their rides? Or do you think that there is still some work to do in regards to getting the job done, if you will? Let us know in the comments below, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.